It's got a hard drive built in, hasn't it?
Indeed, it has. You've got I can't remember how much memory, probably about 20 gigs. But by the time we bought a few games off the Virtual Console, because the Virtual Console, you download the full games and then they get stored on your hard drive. So you'll fill up quite quickly with. Well, if you NES games, you can get a load, but if you buy N64 games, you'll fill up with about, I don't know, 20? I don't know.
Well, yeah, thanks for that. You kind of went a bit crackly there, and I know it's not your fault, it's Skype's fault, but,
Evil Skype.
yeah, very evil Skype. If you actually talk kind of slowish and don't blast your face into the microphone, I think it isn't as bad, but,
Okay.
yeah, you see, like, that is actually pretty good quality. So, try
I won't do me comedy Cockney voice then.
later. But, yeah, so, we've discussed the Wii. Well, not very well, but we discussed it nevertheless. Moving on to the PS3, which boasts some sort of shock graphic. No, what was it called? Some sort of realistic thing that makes it seem realistic. What do you call it?
Yeah, it's going to be using Blu-ray technology. It's supposed to be the next generation in disc storage. Problem is, it's so revolutionary they can't really make them at any real rate. So, only stores in America are only going to get 8 each, which is a bit stupid.
So that each store is getting 8 PS3s.
Yep.
Frankly, I'll be surprised if they sell those 8. But anyway, does it have a hard drive like the others, or is it still relying on memory cards?
No, it has a hard drive, but
They all decided to copy the
basically,
original
if you want
Xbox.
a bigger hard drive, you're going to have to spend a lot more. But they were going to have 2 different levels of price, but we're only going to get one of them.
Right. I should just state that in America they're getting the Wii and the PS3 both in November, aren't they?
I think so.
And we are both British, unfortunately. Yeah,
Oh,
because we're only getting it after Christmas in March, which is pretty crap. Why is that, Roboshi? Why are we only getting them in March?
Well, we're getting the Wii in early December, but the PS3 is going to be, I think, March again, mainly because they couldn't make any. They could barely make any consoles for America, let alone the UK.
It's all of the EU though that isn't getting the consoles, not just Britain.
Yeah, I mean, but like I said, if they can't make enough for America, how are they going to get a whole other continent?
That is actually quite true. Why are we being so formal? Let's liven up, people. What the hell?
Yeah, let's
Let's just go crazy. In fact, no.
All right.
We better
Throw a pie.
What's the point in throwing pies? They can't see us.
Well, I've got a bonfire.
Yeah, thanks for sharing that. The
Nothing
PS...
to do with the radio show. I just like to have one handy.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's always good to keep a bonfire tucked away. But
Actually, should we switch to music before we do the Xbox 360?
we're not finished with the PS3,
Aren't we?
no.
Okay.
I mean, we've got to talk about.
All right. Well,
No, wait.
should
Let
we
me
talk
finish.
about how they're copying.
No, let's not. Before we get ourselves legally prosecuted, let's just talk about how the controller for the PlayStation 3, because it's staying true to the PS2 and the PS1 design, isn't it? Cross
Yeah,
triangle.
God forbid they change it.
It has become quite an iconic symbol for Sony, though, hasn't it?
Yeah, but it just look. If you think about it, the buttons, although simple and easily translated, it just makes you wonder: did they just get some Playmobil bricks and just bash them into it at some point?
Yeah. Well, it's only been 10 minutes that we've been on air, so should we...
All right.
No, wait, no. I'm not counting the songs, are we?
No.
We've been on air for about 14 minutes, but yeah, I suppose we could play the second song. We'll get one of the requests in because it's a bit too soon to play the 2 of my songs because I'm the main host, so I get 2 choices. Roboshi only gets 1. But yeah, let's play one of the requests. Now, if you just give me a moment, you keep on talking about something random. Keep the listeners entertained while I actually find out the songs that we're playing. 'Cause I can't remember.
Okay. You may not know this, but while we've been testing out this connection, I've been making the icon for this very show you're listening to. It wasn't too hard. You get, like I said, we're going to be talking about video photo later, but once I got used to it, I got the layers built up.
Okay, you don't need to talk anymore. I've got it.
Oh, sorry.
I've got it. We're going to play the request by Echohawk, which is In the Shadows by the Rasmus. So, you guys just enjoy that then.
Go ahead.
See you later.
Bye.
So, yeah, that was In the Shadows by the Rasmus, as requested by Echohawk. As, well, is a prodigy, basically. But, yeah, back on topic. We were just about to move on to the, which one was it? The Xbox 360?
Yes, we were.
It was... The Xbox 360 was released in, it was released quite a while back now, wasn't it?
Yeah, but the thing is, I can't really remember when it was released. It was almost a non-entity when it was released. Well, to me, anyway.
I mean, they just sold out like hotcakes. I mean, I've never actually owned an Xbox or an Xbox 360, but I have played on both.
Well, look, I've got an Xbox. It's just sort of underneath a desk somewhere. Never play it.
And why is that?
I just didn't find that many games to play on it. I mean, I got Halo. Oh, the what was it? The Prodigy game didn't turn out to be that good.
You didn't actually like Halo?
No.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna be some fans in a while.
Yeah, you're gonna have angered some fans that actually like Halo. But moving on to the actual console in question, which is the new successor of the Xbox, and that is the Xbox 360. So let's just quickly go on about that, shall we?
Basically, same old.
So there's no new features whatsoever in it, then, you're basically saying?
Pretty much.
Well, what about the new graphics? I mean, Xbox.
They've got an online store.
Oh yeah, the Xbox has always boasted the best graphics, though. Is it the same with the next generation consoles? Is it better than the PS3 and the Wii?
No, actually, the PS3's gone to the forerunner of graphics, I think.
And one brief more point: do any of the consoles have backward playing capacity? Such as, can the Wii play GameCube games? Can the PS3 play PS2?
Yep, the Wii has a flap on the top that comes off, and then you can plug GameCube games into it. You can plug the controllers into it, and the memory card's also slot in there. And the Wii just puts in GameCube discs. Spits them out after you're done, obviously, but still.
So it's a little bit like the Nintendo DS, because that had a Game Boy Advance slot separate from the... Yeah. What about the PS3? Have the details been released on whether they can play PS2?
I think they've said it's almost definitely playing They're almost definitely playing PS2 games. As for PlayStation games, I'm not too sure. They probably will.
Yeah, because
for the Xbox, they famously had a few problems playing some of their games.
Well, that's Bill Gates for you. But now we are really going to get our asses sued. So let's move on to let's talk about the games for the console. Some of the titles that are coming out. In specific, Sonic Next Generation, Sonic 2006, the new game that is coming out for the PS3 and the Xbox 360. It's being released November everywhere, worldwide, so that kind of is a bit annoying for people that were going to get a PS3 over here, because the game is going to be released for PS3 when the PS3 isn't even out here.
Yeah.
So that's kind of annoying, but the game itself...
It's a bit annoying.
The game itself, the site, is incredible. First there was the Japanese site, and then that had some really good stuff, but it had its mysterious character section. And then, just a couple of weeks ago, the American site was released, and that really just blew me away. Because, have you actually seen it?
Yeah.
It's, because it really reveals all the characters, it has screenshots of them, and it's really impressive. And as far as I know, the Japanese site still hasn't revealed all the characters, apart from Tails. So,
Viva la Blaze!
Yeah, I was really impressed with how Blaze looks in 3D. I thought it just looks really smart, and it takes full advantage of the next generation abilities. You know,